Hello gamers, and welcome back to Beyond the Emulator. I'm your host, Dylan, and this is another episode of Retro Recap. In today's review, I'm breaking down some Trimui firmware news I've been testing over the past few weeks. I'll be diving into the NextUI SDL Reader, sharing the installation process, actually not having it actually set up in my system, and showing how you can work for your setup. After that, I'm going to show off some great new theme that I discovered while using Knulli firmware. I also recently received a 3D printed case for my Retroid RP4 Pro, and it is amazing. I'll include the link below in the description if you're looking for a new case. Plus, I'll have a quick segment on what to be looking for when buying SD cards for these devices. So sit back, grab your favorite handheld, and follow along as we tweak your setup for peak performance. We're going beyond the emulator. If you enjoy these handheld deep dives, please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support now. Without further suspense, let's get started. So here we go, running NextUI firmware. I've got my brick hammer over here on the left. I've got my TSP over on the right, and actually I had not booted my NextUI on the TSP for quite some time, so it is behind on the firmware version. But that's not going to affect what we're trying to do here today. So actually what we're doing is there is a NextUI SDL Reader which can read basically EPUB books or ebooks or PDFs. So when you're using Knulli firmware, if you're doing the scraping, you will notice that you can actually download the manual. Well, on NextUI you cannot. So what I've done is I've taken some manuals, I've loaded them on my brick hammer, and I'll show you the example. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take those same PDF files and we're going to retro send them over to the TSP. So going over here to Tools on NextUI, sorry for the glare, we're going to click A to go to our tools. We're going to scroll down to the SDL Reader, and what it does is it actually, after you get it loaded by using this menu key, it's going to open up a menu here, submenu, to locate where your files are going to be. So what I've done is I actually have files already on here. So for a couple books here, I've got like Ridge Racer, the manual. So if we scroll down to Ridge Racer, I go ahead and press A. I've got the ebook here, or PDF, and I can go ahead and scroll through it. I go ahead and hold my D-pad for a few seconds. You'll see the bar come across. That will actually change the pages. You could zoom in, but again, using it on the brick, a little bit difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to retro send this file over to my TSP, which actually has the SDL Reader but no files, and we're going to show it up on that screen. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and exit out of this by pressing the menu key. And if we press the menu key again, this will completely quit the program. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use retro send. We're going to go ahead and do a send file. We're going to go ahead and locate. Might not be ROMs. So actually it's under a file called videos, I believe. Might not be these videos. I believe it is under ROMs. There we go. So that folder there has got my PDF files, as you can see here. So we're going to go ahead and take the TSP, go to the tools there. We're going to go to retro send. We're going to do a receive. It's going to be listening for the sending. We're going to go ahead and go to Ridge Racer down here. Going to select it. We're going to press Y to send it. As you can see, the device that it's looking for is actually Gerald of Trivia. We're going to go ahead and select it. You can see it's coming in over here. Now what we're going to do is I've created a new folder called Manuals. We're going to go ahead and open it, and we're going to go ahead and press start to save it. There we go. We pressed OK. We're going to go ahead and get out of this. So now we're on the TSP. We'll put the brick up there. We're going to go down to SDL Reader. We're going to go over to Manuals. There's Ridge Racer. And there we go. Now if I press, let's get our image back up. Whoa. We've completely twisted it to the side here. And we've flipped it in some way. There we go. There we go. So now we're able to actually read the manual a little bit more legible. If I want us to go to the next page, I should be able to zoom. If I use my Y key, it tilts it. So my zoom is actually my X to go up and my A to go down. But that's a little bit more legible to read. So I can continue to scroll down, go to the next page, and actually zoom in a little bit. But that makes it a little bit easier to use it on the TSP over the brick. So I wanted to give you that example of what the SDL Reader can do for me. Maybe it would be something that would be helpful for you. Thanks for watching. So folks, what we've got over here on the left is Knulli Gladiator 2 on the brick. As you can see, I've got a custom theme here. I'm going to show you actually how we can get that changed. I've got Knulli Gladiator 2 on the TSP. Boot it up. So what we're going to be doing is going into our settings. We're going to go down to user interface. And I'm going to show you a few features that I found. Kind of change your typical art book theme, or art theme book. So we'll get Knulli booted up here. Here we go. So as you can see, typical, you see these on most screens. So if you wanted to get yours to be changed a little bit, go ahead and go to your start menu. I'm going to go down to user interface. As you can see, the ES theme art book, go down to theme configuration. Go down to system artwork, and you'll be able to see, if you go down, there's a listing of system artwork: nor Nintendo Don't, circuit, online, custom full screen. So those could be something that you might want to add. So if we were to go to nor to be similar to what the brick looks like, as we have over here, we'll go ahead and select that, exit out, and now our theme has been changed. So if we go back into start menu again, go to user interface, go to theme configuration, go down to system artwork, we can go Nintendo Don't, X out. As you can see, there's no Nintendo. Even though we have a Nintendo, those are not Nintendo games. So they've moved off the images. If we go back into the user interface another time, theme configuration, go to Nintendo, we're going to go with circuit. And what you're seeing is circuit boards, different circuit boards. We'll go back into user interface. We'll go to outline. And all you're doing is just getting background images. So there is a few options that can be played with. I kind of prefer the nor. I'm going to go to theme configuration. Bring it back to this. And I think it makes it a little bit cleaner, a little bit darker. So there's a tip with some Knulli firmware. Maybe you'll try it as well. Thanks for watching. Hello gamers, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Emulator with your host Dylan. So today I'm just going to do a quick video of opening up. So here's my Retroid RP4 Pro, and what I ended up locating, whoops, lighting up above me, what I located was a case. So what I did was, I've got myself a box and I located a 3D case for it. I'm going to go ahead and open up and let's see what it looks like as the unboxing. Get this, the scissors here. Without cutting myself. Good morning everyone, gamers. So yeah, I was looking for a couple cases for some of my Trimui devices as well, and I came across this 3D case, and I will provide the information on. They put a lot of good tape on here, a lot of good information, and I found this RP4 case, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it. And there we go. Got a custom case. I did a black one with the green hinges to go along with the green device. Go ahead and open this up. It's got the logo Retroid on it. Nice little case. I'll flip open the toggles. There we go. We should be able to take our device, rest them right in there. Look at that. Portable, easy, not going to get damaged. Like the clips being strong, doesn't make it easy for a kid, but there you go. Got this little Etsy 3D case to put in my RP3. I hope you're looking for one as well. Well, again, from Beyond the Emulator, have a great day. Hey folks, just a quick tip from Beyond the Emulator. Wanted to show you I had purchased these micro SD cards, 128 gigabyte, from eBay. The first source that I picked up actually was these Samsung ones. I bought 3 of these, and you can see they're actually genuine Samsung. And I've actually used one and it's worked no problem. I was able to get them at a really good price. And then I went ahead and I also found another source for some Sony SD cards, also very similar to the same specs. You've got the U3 A2 card, and finds out it says Sony. I received them in. They were shipping from Texas, but they did not ship from Texas. They actually shipped from China. And what I found out is these are clones. These are not actually real cards. I'm not going to open it. I'm actually going to be sending it back, but the only thing that says Sony on it is the SD card, but there's nothing on the packaging that refers to Sony as well. So just be cautious when you're purchasing SD cards to use on your Trimui devices or any other handheld devices. Make sure you're buying authentic cards and not buying any clones. So there you go. There's your tip for the day.